vegetable and horticulture. This is the strength of this area. I will try to bring to your notice what can be done in this area of horticulture and vegetable to make the not only the state, to create many jobs, to create the entrepreneurship, to create the high quality of food which are nutritious, which are medicinal, which are hygiene, and which can be sold in anywhere in India, and you are the master of the show. So this area, or maybe you can say the whole of the area, and I will not talk only the textbook because I will be talking you my experiences. I was director of Makhana, and in my time, I established one Makhana factory, which is still running, and it is producing more than 2 dozen of products, which is being produced without the touch of the hand. So this is the success story how a small entrepreneur can be turned into a 100 crore per year business, and this has been done, and it is being right there in Patna. So this area of what we call the horticulture holds the key of that success. So it is important that we must think of cereals and other things which are required for that. But when we are talking of the entrepreneurship, when we are talking of increasing the profitability of the farmer, when we are talking of the harvesting of the more calorie, we can what we can do and what we should do, and that's where the very light Auguste Institute, where you have seen, this is the place where the potato research in India was born. And the institute was shifted later on to Simla. But still, this area serves a very large area of the... Yes. The food insecurity is prevailing, and that's why we have to be. And see, this is the responsibility of every citizen of the world to do something, not only the scientists, but everybody. Because if we are not the part of the solution, we are part of the problem. And that's why. So what the United Nations says about the food security, they say when all people at all the time do have physical and economical access to sufficient, safe and nutritious food to meet their dietary need and food preferences for an active and healthy life. This should be made available to everybody from the point of health, from the point of activity, from the point of hygiene, from the point of food crisis is there, which is we are suffering. Already it is existing in the world. More than 800 million people are starving. The major concern is household food insecurity. Eradication of hunger is the foremost challenge for all of us. Hidden hunger, that is the nutritional security, is looming large. Global warming, extreme climate, commodities speculation, places advanced countries are not having now emphasis on agriculture. They are either doing agriculture for the biofuel or other things. But India is one. Security is food access to all, food availability, food utilization, food vulnerability, food quality, food production, food preservation, food processing, value adding, storage and safety. And you will feel that in all these components, the component of entrepreneurship is there. If you talk of the value adding, there is an ample scope of entrepreneurship in this, and for every you can find this. So how this has been created, the insecurity? It is created by nature, because somewhere it is flood, somewhere it is drought, and more. We have the climate change, we have the global warming which is affecting us, and the human has also played very high role. The traders, accessibility, distribution, education, everything is in a mess, which is resulting in making this problem a large scale. The high availability, higher price, low availability, higher prices, and holding of the food grains are coming into play. Yes. There can be many causes, but the root causes can be said that the poverty, corruption, policies, environment change, the barrier to trade, insufficiency, agriculture development. See, here I want that your interface should be there so that we have effective and efficient technology, created many technologies, but it is mostly on the shelf of the library. It has farmer. What we call that only 5% of the technology which can transform the agricultural situation of India is there on the field. If it is raised up to 25% only, you will see that we have a bumper production which can not only feed our how we can ensure the food security. There are certain methods or ways which can be used, which can be used. They are producing more than 400% of our. How it is possible? The same type of people, the same type of climate, the same type of land, but we are. So the need is improving agriculture production in all the area, increasing cereal, milk, fish, fruit production, which is the aim of what you call employment generating program of entrepreneurship, and these area of cereal, milk, fish, fruit, give ample scope. Integrated input and output, credit support and regulatory prices, critical input seed, fertilizer irrigation, scientific management data for the loss by the rats, you know the data by poor storing and all, the transfer technology, processing, value adding, and media plan for disaster, effective and efficient distribution system, and affordable prices are some of important things. Next. Climate change, land and water is shrinking because the manufacturing sector, the aviation sector, the transport sector, the road sector, everything is coming on agriculture, and the land available, arable land available for agriculture is coming down. 980 million children in women are malnourished. More than 350 million people are, but in India only, world is concerned to meet the food need from the growing population, and quality food is not available. Only science and technology can help this situation, and the challenges could be converted into opportunities. This is the opportunity to combine whole of the world with good quality. Like I said about the, we have started entrepreneurship in Makhana, which is highly nutritive, which is highly medicinal, which do not have any cholesterol problem, and it can be sold all over the world. Yes. Why we are doing it? Because we have the power of science. Because we are optimistic, because we have done it earlier. Only when 40 crore of people were there, we were not 65 million tons are there in the buffer stock. Green revolution, white revolution, yellow revolution, brown revolution, everything is there. So we can do it. So we must use the new tools and techniques. They are like biotechnology, bioinformatics, nanotechnology, space science, and all things which can help us to create a new high-tech agriculture which can help the farmer not only to harvest more but to get more profit. Next. This is very alarming situation. This is very alarming. The emergence of new biotypes of pests and diseases, and uncertainty of whether no one will be coming very soon. Why agriculture? I say to you, the agriculture can give food, can give nutrition, can give health care, can create greater emphasis for employment and property separation, and these things are possible. Our strength is that you have spices, medicinal plants, flowers, vegetables, fruit, plantation, everything. Next. vegetable fruits that you know क्या क्या मिलता है बढ़ाइए. So this area the entrepreneurs go, and this can be all in the rural area. This can be all for the rural youth, the rural people. There are people, we have the scientific strength that the total 80,000 assessors of high genetic resources are there. Or I have given some fruit, we have more than 10,000 vegetables, we have more than 26 lakhs. You can see there is a move already, what you call is a revolution in this area. Next. Varieties are wonderful. You take any area, you take any climate, you take any water availability, you take any soil type, and you will find that you have good variety with adaptable and can be harvested very high. Next. There are some very good nutraceuticals which can be used as a nutraceuticals. Next. These are very good horticulture which has scope for the entrepreneurship. Next. This is one. The Bihar, the North Bihar, very rich in this, and we can go for what we call the spices also, which is a world market. Next. Plantation wrong. Next. 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 Promoting horticulture needs a systematic approach of improving the agriculture productivity and farm level resilience through system approach of horticulture based farming. Means any farming, any cereal, any fish, anything, it can go with the people who have come here from outside. I invite them to the ICR Research Complex for Istanbul next to this building, and you will find that we have a farm where everything based on agriculture is being generated with high profitability. Such crop combination can provide livelihood. You think only, and the sky is the only way for this. For any smaller vegetable, and you can have many new products. Achar or chutney or chili ka wo jamana gaya. Now you can think anything and you can produce it. Next. 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 What should be the research and development activity? The increased availability of horticultural produce is our corporate agriculture is required. India was a major player because total pollution is on the threshold. Increased availability for processing. The bank, the NABARD and the other bank and financial organization is giving high support financial. Okay, please next. Next. Demand projection, you can see the demand in the market because this is WTO world and only the things which can be sold. Next. Next. Let us together work hard to ensure everybody has enough to eat tomorrow, and that is through the agriculture, through the high-tech agriculture, and through the use of entrepreneurship more and more in vegetable and fruits. Thank you.
Any question? Next.
Developing a short duration. I just wanted to brush some of the terminologies which I am going to use in this presentation. The first one is gene expression. Many of these people next one is long non-coding RNA. There are different types of RNA, tRNA, rRNA, mRNA, these kind of things you might be doing. Whereas long non-coding RNA are the major class of RNA, which is not at all producing direct effect in the phenotype. Like it is not directly producing a functional protein, whereas it is going to form a major part in the functional cascade of these proteins, and it will form a major portion in the signaling cascade. The next is the next one is long intermediate non-coding RNAs. This is a new class of RNAs. Not much work in plants have been done in international scenario, and we are proud to say that we are the only group in our research system working on link RNAs. The next one is microRNA. Many of these people are working in microRNAs nowadays in India. Even CSIR institutes and DBT institutes are concentrating and working in microRNA. Important area which we are going to discuss today in this presentation is infections, and we have started in vitro predictions of these kind of infections. Next one is RNA decay. Wherever the RNA is produced, it is not going into a functional protein. It is getting silenced somewhere and it is getting decayed. That's what the mechanism is, how it is getting degraded in the system. About PGN3, and it is highly important in directly or indirectly contributing to nutritional security of the global population. We are in international era of cultures, so not much emphasis is needed to give and distribute. So directly we are going to function. So how we started with this part? We are having transcriptional sequences of PGN3, and from these transcriptional sequences we have filtered the quality sequences. The sequences of less quality are not of importance for these kind of interactions, because even a single base pair mistake may lead a wrong interpretation or false positive. Then identification of microRNAs from these total transcriptomes, we can filter out small RNA sequences, and from these we can predict the microRNAs based on its secondary structure RNAs. This is much more important because we should not wrongly interpret some other type of RNAs as long non-coding RNA. The identification of its targets. Each microRNA will be having either one or multiple targets, and these targets are getting silenced within the cell. General class of non-coding RNAs. They will form a target mimic. They will act as a target mimic, so that the produced microRNAs will get trapped in these long non-coding RNAs. It will act as a molecular sponges to trap the microRNAs, so that its actual competitor, the real target, will get expressed and the phenotype is unaffected. This will directly give like how much long non-coding RNA is present and how much of microRNA is present and how far it is directly related to expression of a functional RNA. Then from these kind of analysis, we will be plotting a network map, and this map will give a direct idea about how these networks are creating a final phenotype. These are already predicted microRNAs, which is having higher conserved regions with what we have already predicted in region. There is no need to go in the most of the pulses or leguminous family is having conserved sequences along with the PGP, whereas Poplars and Glycine Max is having maximum number of the related ones rather than Medicare. Concerned homology with PGP. The latter such is the PGP long non-coding RNAs represented in its genome context, because at present we don't have the exact chromosomal position of these total genomic sequence. Now we are having only the draft genome sequence. So using this draft genome sequence, we could select only the homologous sequence genome for this one. This is a model network which we have created, and this shows that myosin functional along with its linked small RNA or a small chip-based kind of proteins. So nothing much. Thank you. MicroRNA is also a type of small RNA. MicroRNAs and small RNAs are not at all producing any functional peptides. That's the main thing. There are small fragments of RNAs, less than link of generation, using that number of traits.
And what is line?
Link RNA. Link RNA is long, intergenic, non-coding RNA. It is an intergenic region. There will be two genes, and in between region is also producing an RNA, and this RNA is not at all going to produce any functional protein, whereas any access is formed and finally it will get integrated.
Okay. Yeah, in the time.
Actually, I'm not working in molecular fibers. My area is totally genomics. So I don't think any person is directly working in these in NBPs or these circuits. I don't think persons are working in weed and fields. So if you want, you can contact me, then I can find it.
Identification of super early vision genotypes. Super early vision genotypes. This work is carried out under the Mesos Collaborative Project, which is running in NUVGR New Delhi. So as you know, vision P is called in different names. Some people call it vision P, Murdal in Hindi, and Red Gum in South, like in Karnataka, Maharashtra, and other places. So vision P is one of the important major legume which is used as mainly for consumption and table purposes also. There are some statistics. Actually, this is the one of the major legume next to the chickpea. So that is in India, mainly Maharashtra, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, and northern states they grow vision P. Then India is the highest producer of vision P. And in the world, the exact data I don't know. So just let me. Biotic and abiotic stresses. In terms of biotic stresses, there are a lot of pests and diseases. Pod borer, pod fly are the major pests. And in terms of disease, sterility mosaic disease and Fusarium wilt, these are the major diseases which cause heavy loss in the vision P. So apart from that, there are so many reasons due to which the vision P is very low, because of mainly vision P is grown as subsidiary crop, like not as main crop. So they will give less, farmers will give less attention to the vision P crop. So and like we can call poor crop husbandry. So the maintenance of the crop will be very poor. So because of that, the crop yields will be very less. And apart from that, not much good varieties or which has been developed for high yielding purposes. And as our topic suggests, mainly more than 50% of the